Well, hello, 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 and how are you? Yeah, you. I'm good. I'm fine. Why, I hoot to you. Yeah, yo, aloha. Well, hello, you guys and girls out there. This is God is Great. And I'm here to do another VR today, and this one's for TB's, TTM Autographs. He's done 5 years on YouTube, just like me now. It's my 5th year. Well, hallelujah, hallelujah. And he asked you to talk about, your first game you ever gone to. I'm gonna do this just a little different, but let me turn it around here. All right. He wants you to show the card at the same time. All right. And, one of my first baseball games that I had gone to in Japan, actually, I've gone to a few, but they were nothing really exciting. My really first excited game was for Shohei Ohtani. And, I had met him as I was a teacher and I was doing volunteer work, and I met him with some friends from the Nippon Ham. So I had seen how good he was, and I knew he had wanted to go to the States. So I had gone to his game, and, he was really, really friendly. He cleans up the stadium, even though he didn't do any mess or anything like that. He helps to clean it up afterwards. So, this was one of my very first real exciting games. Now, as I was a kid, I was, I moved out of my family's house, 12 years old. So I'd gone to a couple games with my father, but when, I moved out, I paid for my own apartment. I had an uncle at an apartment complex. I was working, baggaging food and groceries in his shops and my friend's shop and things like that, cutting trees. And so I saved up money, and I would love to go to the games. So straight through school, I went to different games. And then once I hit, high school, college, I came to Japan, went to university, and, I started going to the games here. So, yeah, I would say my most exciting game was probably the Shohei Ohtani. All right, I've seen games with the Michael Jordan, of course. Ken Griffey Jr. But, it's only I visited the States and went to the game, so I didn't feel anything exciting. It was like I felt Japanese already because I had moved to Japan and spent my very first few years here already. So when I went to the game with Michael Jordan, yeah, of course he's the greatest basketball player for me of all time. And then I enjoyed Ken Griffey Jr. and things like that. But they weren't, I didn't have that feeling like I did when I saw Shohei Ohtani. I was like, wow, man, this guy, he's just awesome. He's gonna be somebody. And boom, where is he now? He's got all these records and hits. I mean, he's on the pyramid of my pyramid. Everybody's talking about a pyramid. Shohei Ohtani is the pyramid that I've got. Everywhere Shohei Ohtani straight up, including boxes in the back. But he's my pyramid. I mean, everything I can get, Shohei Ohtani, Shohei Ohtani bobblehead. I got to get his bobblehead from the Dodgers. I really got to figure out how to get that. But I don't want to pay $600-800 for a bobblehead. So, man, one day I'll get a bobblehead. But, that's, to me, my very first exciting game. Even though it's not my first. I mean, I've been to hundreds of games. I loved going to the games with my father, with the first couple of years when I was a little kid, just to spend time with him. But I don't know. I really didn't know much about the sport. It was just more like father time. But now I know the sport. Hey, Shohei. So there's the card. There's my VR. And please sub him up. Tell him that God is great sent you, and maybe join in on the giveaway. All right, this God is great. I'm out.